Look who's back. Back
There we go.
again.
Whee!
Gags is back to win a game in the last minute. How you doing,
Oh,
Jack?
I need to
You're
lie
back.
down, lad. I need to lie down after that. What was that? What
I
was
think
that?
it's the best kind of win ever. It's like the best type of win. You could see everyone screaming. You could see everyone losing their mind
Yeah.
because we're not playing well and we are
Yeah.
getting battered. But what happens? Fucking smash. Sorry, swearing. Shouldn't swear. I apologize, YouTube. Don't ban us. We are, yeah. I mean, that's the ultimate smash and grab, right? The ultimate smash and grab. If there's ever been a smash and grab in history, that's the one. When they write a book about smash and grabs, that's the one. When someone makes a clip on YouTube about smash and grabs, that's the one. We just witnessed the ultimate smash and grabs. Wow.
First shot on target in the 88th minute. We take those. We take those.
And this is the beauty of the Champions League. You don't have
Yeah.
to get it all done in one game. But if you get it done away from home, they're going to have to come and attack us. They're going to have to
Yeah.
come and attack us now. And that is going to be a lot of fun at
Yeah.
Anfield, I think. Because, yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think we should, before we talk about, because there's not many performances to talk about, we should just quickly go and talk and have a look at some of these numbers because
The mouse.
hold on.
Unlucky.
Oh my gosh,
It-
that
it-
was amazing. But you have to say, second half, look at this shot. Look at this. This is actually incredible defending from Liverpool. I don't care what anyone says. You might have felt the first half, the second half felt bad, but this shot profile here,
It's like
this is incredible from us.
yeah.
And they actually just we just pissed them off to max. We made them submit in terms of trying to create big chances. They were just smashing it from shitty angles and from long distance. And Ali was having a field day with them. I mean, the key thing is this: the first half here, 1.4 xg. You can see some of these ones are pretty big, biggie chances, and 0.41 xg. These are huge, 0.24, 0.22. This is where we were struggling, but we had the big man in goal, and this show should be dedicated to the big man in goal, who seems to have returned to form at the right time, at the right period of the season, to really, really galvanize this Liverpool side to another realm, another dimension. Because if they're doing great in the Premier League, it's fine, but what you need is your keeper when you need to go to the Champions League aways, Jack, and he stepped up.
Very reminiscent. Let's hope in a couple of weeks' time, if we get that far, to the performance that he had against Napoli on our way to number 6. Let's hope tonight will be a memorable. Long way to go, mate. But I think this is why we brought him in, mate, for these big occasions, big moments, big Champions League games. You don't win nothing without a half decent goalkeeper between the sticks. And yeah, he's had a bit of a difficult, not bad season, but we've been some performances, mate. But tonight, I think it was that save in the first half, Ousmane Dembele, the first half with the shot, like little finesse, and Ali come out really well, saved it with his left hand, mate. But exceptional, mate. Absolutely, utterly exceptional, mate. And we needed him tonight, bro. It's what he's for, mate. Made up. Bloody made up.
Oh my God. I mean, this is we're going to go through some stuff here. Divine intervention for tonight from the holy goalie. Absolutely holier than thou. I can't remember a performance closer to 10 out of 10 performance than Alisson today. Even some of his passing was incredible first half. And then they stopped passing because they wanted to protect his hamstrings, I think, and groins, and that's why Verge was doing all the goal kicks in the end. First touch. Oh well, we'll come back to Harvey in a minute. 3:30 a.m. I just want to shout Alisson's name. Best keeper in the world. Up the effing Reds. Did this game kind of remind you of the Madrid final? Yes, it did, K-Mac. It was really, what's his name? Courtois did to us, really. And Alisson. Yes, we shouldn't be a we. It should be Alisson, absolutely. Some people will say turning point was the goal, but I think it was Endo coming on, and when he smashed through the PSG guy about to break, I felt alive after that. I mean, I don't know what I don't think there was a turning point. We just kept going. I think people won't accept it. But second half, we had so many opportunities, not chances, no shots, just opportunities to break. The last pass, the last moment, just didn't fall for us. We weren't, heist of the century. Liverpool got away with the crown jewels. I think we just didn't get that last pass off, Jack, and it was terrible all night, really. All night from us, and I don't think it was so bad in the second half. Like I said, the shots show you they weren't very good second half. They had the ball, they had possession, they had a multitude of shots, but the positions of those shots, awful.
The way you want them, mate, in the perfect position. Like, and just quickly touching on what you alluded to there, mate, the breakaways. I think we all watched that. I think if it was just a chance, there was a 2-1 opportunity. Marquinhos slid in, really did good defending, really. And hopefully, as we will learn that next week, if we do get a couple of breakaways, obviously, a lot more of the emphasis will be on Liverpool. But coming to the Parc des Princes anyway, in the Champions League, the averaging around Paris Saint-Germain 60% possession in the whole of the competition so far. So we all knew coming to the game, the great form they've showed in Ligue 1, 21 matches unbeaten in the French league, and just goes to show I was very impressed by them as a whole. But as you said, you just really did they miss a Kylian Mbappe tonight? Possibly in that final third, like the final crucial moment, mate. But yeah, maybe.
Let's be honest, Ali saved us. They should have scored a few goals tonight, but we just had a brilliant goalkeeper. I think goal ratio, we were playing with one for 90 minutes in goal until Darwin and Elliott did a bit of magic. And we got to say thank you, Darwin. Let's give him the praise when he deserves it. He didn't shoot, he did pass it off, and I think what we all noticed was that PSG were tiring as the game went on. And, Rio, can we talk about Rio today? Oh, we need to talk about
that, lad, Rio. Gags, we spoke about it a couple of weeks ago. It's the same commentary team.
No, they got Fletch here. And it's Fletch instead of that Twatted, whatever his name is in the other one.
Twatterface.
Twatterface. That's his name, Twatterface. Yeah. Sam, the Twatterface.
Well, Rio, mate, he was awful on comms.
They all were. McCoy's too normally is good, but just getting carried away with the game and stuff like that. I get it, but you think they're the Paris commentary team rather than a British one. Yeah. But for English or British television, you think that they were. But Rio, the biasness, I prefer Neville. Neville's miles better than him. Yeah. Even Neville's biasness is actually, there's some objectiveness in there. He actually praises Liverpool when they do well. But this guy, Rio, wanted them to lose. He was doing you could see him doing this all game.
You could hear it.
You could hear it. It was just, you could hear him crying when he was having to praise Liverpool at the end and Alisson. You could hear the tears. Yeah, and I think McManaman was probably had a cup there, collecting them to drink them. Because I hate McManaman on commentary because he's crap. But I would take him over Rio every day of the week and twice on a bloody Sunday.
Yeah.
So it was what a bitch Rio.
You just expect a bit more professionalism from them as a program anyway. We're fans, and when we watch long, I get carried away. I love it, but I'm a fan, like all of us, every single one of us. But they're there to do the best job possible. But
story of the game, we had a world class keeper. They didn't doner kebab. That's awful.
Yeah, he's an awful goalkeeper, by the way.
What do you reckon about Jota? I don't really know. No, I think it's fine. I think he's not playing many games. That's why he'll be fine once he gets a run of games. Jota will start scoring goals. Yeah. I'm not gonna criticize anyone. PSG were fantastic. We had to work really hard today, but at the end of the day, yeah, we won. So who cares? F Rio, cry me a river. Rio, the only word comes rhymes with banker. Ahmad, you are doing Ramzan. You cannot swear, so I'm glad you didn't type it. Well done. TV pundits have sold their souls to yeah, it's terrible. TNT is just a horrible set of lads. The LFC hate Israel. I mean, I don't get it. It's really weird. It's just really weird, but it's fine. It's fine. It just makes the viewing really
poor,
awful. It just
like if you're
it's already heightened from a tense perspective, Jack. And it just adds a new, because you're now pissed at the commentators. I don't know, maybe they want to do it, but I don't think that's how we should be doing it.
It's special moments, mate, as a fan. Like famous Champions League, Peter Drury commentating on the Istanbul final, like the top elite level commentators. As a company, they've got the most money out there, go out and get the best out in the business. But it just takes you, as a fan, mate, it takes certainly everyone out of the game. It takes out the last minute winner, as I said. But I suppose,
well, it didn't take us out today.
No, not us. But it's like in terms of a neutral. But I think in terms of we will be there, and I've already seen a couple of clips from rival fans already.
I can't wait to watch it tonight or tomorrow. This is all those multi-fan channels or whatever. It's going to be so much fun.
The hate-alongs.
The hate-alongs. Oh, we need to do hate-alongs, by the way. We should try and maybe do that in the future. But maybe next season is the next. We got too much on our plate this season. Yeah. Jack's like, Dad, stop.
No.
Put ideas in Eddie and Greg's head.
No, I love more hours. More hours. Get the work in anyway. I'll have to
get the cash in, cha-ching.
Especially if it's a final against an opposition team or like Bayern Munich or whatever against whoever.
So AG, a good supporter of the channel, always here. Thanks, AG. Slot got all the subs all right tonight. I was hoping for Endo sooner, but he is not going to actually like to make more than 20 minutes. Darwin, Jones, Endo, and Elliot all right. Yeah, they did. Totally agree. I think I love him. I'm falling in love with Endo coming on for 15, 20 minutes and just shutting games out. I think Slot's found his role. He's fresh at 20 minutes. All the other players of the opposition are not fresh and a little bit tired. So it kind of levels them out, because Endo, if he's starting against fresh players, he's behind. He's well behind in terms of his legs, everything. But when it's at this point, he's actually, look at what he did with their players. He came on, crunched them, and should have won a free kick, to be honest. I was pretty good, but I'm glad in the end it didn't, because it all leads, I think, to the goal. I love him.
Thoughts on Nunes, Gags? I think he done really well when he come on.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know. It's proper performance. I think bringing that ball down, fair bit of luck anyway. But I think the way in which he just slowed time down for a good 5 seconds, just the right weight on that pass, really. But yeah, I think he done well. So that's coming on.
Yep, the human gum shield was fantastic. I think we have to praise. We have to praise Darwin for making the right decision, Jack.
And that's
how important is it to just try and just go for the shot at that point? It's near the end of the game. You got a chance to win it. Well, he's not got a real chance. I mean, he's not going to score from there. Maybe it is the Donna Kebabin goal, so he could. But I think I think he's not going to, and he realizes. And the pass is not an easy one, because Elliott's got to run onto it as well. It's got to be right timing, right weight, perfection, angle. It's right on his foot. When he's running, it's right in his running path. Whether that's lucky or not, I don't know. But he makes the right pass at the right time, and we have to praise him for it. So I hope that turns the confidence around for Darwin Nunes in this run-in, because we're going to need every single player, every single minute from every single leg that we have in this coming up. And I think Dom Cam says Dom was excellent. He was high performance and high energy, but he was poor on the ball. Dom, he was getting pressed to smithereens today, and I thought there was times where he could have made an easy pass and tried to keep it too long, and they're going to learn from it. And I think them winning there today, this team's just going to build on from this. You know how much of a big boost this is going to be, Jack?
Yeah,
don't understand. That is
big special. Ooh. It's one of them, mate. In terms of well, even as we see in the back of the leg, like how much do you think that that's going to absolutely destroy that Paris Saint-Germain dressing room tonight, mate? They're going to come away. Yeah, they're going to be sat in that dressing room going, wow, we've peppered their goalie and we're 1-0 down. I think that'd be very demoralising, really, for them, mate. But I tell you, Anfield's going to be absolutely bouncing.
Yeah, Paolo's saying he's expecting 3. He did predict a 1-0 today, but he's going to go for 3 at Anfield. I don't know. I just think we need to be careful. It's I think they're a good team. They're a very good team, and they could hurt us at home. So we've just got to play the right game. Yeah. We're 1 up. We've got to counter on them. We've got to hit them. So I think it's ready-made for us. Adam is saying, anyone worried that we're playing 4 games over 12 days? Well, we've just played 5 in 15, so I think they're ready for it. They just had a nice 6-day gap, so I think they're probably ready for it. And then they've got the final, and then it's the international break where they play 2 in 14 days, which is nice for the players. Actually, international breaks are actually really breaks for the players. They do train and stuff, but they don't actually play 4 flipping games in 2 weeks like we are at the moment. So ends up being quite good for them, I think. So I'm glad that the international break's coming soon. But we've got what?
Southampton, and then the Newcastle. Is it?
Is it just 2 games left? Oh God, it is. No, surely not. No, we got PSG in the middle as well, right? We got 3. We got Southampton, PSG, Newcastle.
Yeah, there we go. So
have I lost you there, Jack, or have I gone?
No, it says. Yeah, we're still live. I can hear. Can you see me?
Is it me that went or you?
No, I'm alright. Chat, let us know.
You're kind of dropping in and out.
Might be my connection. Yeah, carry on there, Gags. Sorry. Hello, Jack. Can you hear us?
Yeah. I mean, was it me that went to you?
Oh no, I could still hear you. From my end, it was fine.
It was probably me then. So, reporter, was that your best performance of the season? Probably of my life.
Yeah,
that's great. Goal ratio. You can hear us both, but can you see us both? That's the key. Because on our screen, it's like messing up. That's the key thing. I think someone from Uruguay. I'm from Uruguay. Nunes, they hate you in England. Go back to Uruguay. Well, we thought he did well today, bud. We don't hate him. Just needs to play better. That's all.
We just got high standards. It's all objective. High standards as a football club.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think Ahmed's saying here, I think Nunes plays well when he doesn't have much time to think. I agree. I totally agree. I see and hear. Oh, it's all perfect here. Well, you know what? Maybe it's just StreamYard messing up for us, dude, and everybody seems to be able to see us. So
apologies, anyone just tuned in, and we were just there. Just be quiet.
Yeah. So everyone's saying they see us loud and clear. Great. Okay. Thoughts on Salah performance? Salah was poor, very, very poor. But yeah, like you said, he earns a pass, and I think Mendes is gonna get roasted in the second leg. Arne slot. I think there was a lot of similarities like our game against City. We faced a team so good in ball possession. Yeah, but I think they did cause us more trouble than City did in the first half. City didn't create that much of an XG. I said it before the game, we would not dominate the ball at all. The only thing I can play my players is 3, 4, 5, 6 times we played through. Okay. Honestly, we came here with them winning 10 in a row. All undeniable stats show they were number 1. They played Real Madrid, Arsenal. Huh? Did they? They beat them as well, didn't they?
Atletico Madrid. Yeah, and Arsenal. Yeah, I'm buying.
So, right. They have so much pace up front midfield, so much crime. The only way to play over here was to defend the way we did. Yep. Slot is we should talk about the manager, right? I mean, we've praised Ali being an incredible shield for us tonight. There were some numbers actually on Ali. I need to go and find 1 second. I want to read them out quickly. It was on Anfield Index. They were shared. So let me quickly. Oh, maybe not. They've gone. Oh, there they are. Yeah. So Alisson Becker versus PSG. 1.82 XG prevented. 9 saves made. 6 diving saves. 4 saves inside the box. 11 recoveries. 10 accurate long balls, simply phenomenal. That is pretty damn good.
Special.
That is special from him. So yeah, I don't really. I mean, you can't really praise him anymore. He was the winner of the game for us today. We don't get a chance to win the game, and if it's not for Ali at the end of the day, I know we're gonna heap some big praise on Harvey in a second, and we've talked about Darwin already. But Jack, this goalie picked the right time to come back to form for us, make a name.
Yeah, and that's all coming into obviously the League Cup final and certainly the big one, mate. As we all know, the Premier League get us back into obviously get us over the line really in the Premier League, and let's hope you can get that quality, bring him in now. And obviously, I think everyone on the watch long was saying Mavrashvili's got a bit of work to do anyway to see the levels. Been a lot of speculation over the last year or so, I know with Ali, but I tell you, when he's playing like that, he's going absolutely nowhere. Let's hope so anyway. But yeah, I think every top side, whether Liverpool in the 60s, 70s, 80s, you always need, obviously, Clements in goal at the time, Guabala, Ali now. We need your big goalkeepers. You don't win nothing, as we all know, and especially at Liverpool. They're the levels and they're the standards. And I get, obviously, Chapman's those comments with Nunes, but the levels of this football club, there's high expectations, especially with Arne Slot at the helm now, and Van Dijk and Salah, these big players in the dressing room. You need to be stepping up, mate. But yeah, it's good, mate. Proper performance from Liverpool.
Yeah. What about Harvey then? I think this is the key one, because everyone has been kind of saying that he doesn't have a future at the club, and little old Harvey there just went and wrote himself into Liverpool away folklore. That is going to be going down in the history books. Like we just talked about it. When you talk smash and grab, this is the game that everyone's going to talk about forever now. When you talk smash and grabs for any club, anywhere, this is the game people will talk about. And to be honest, him scoring that goal, so huge for him, confidence-wise, moment-wise, in every single way. Like for a kid like him, I mean, is he still a kid? Can we still call him a kid? I think we can. But for him, such a huge moment, Jack. And you can only be happy for a kid. And then let me tell you something. I resonate very much with him because he grew up supporting Liverpool as a kid. His dad's a big Liverpool fan, not from Liverpool, I don't think, but grew up down south being a big Liverpool fan, is living the dream, playing for Liverpool, or at least getting some, like he did play a lot, but this year hasn't. So this moment, you don't understand. That's gonna be like he's not a Scouser, but he's a red. He's a red through, and like that boy bleeds Liverpool red. I know we all have red in us, but he bleeds Liverpool red.
It's like one of us scored.
So nice for that to happen to someone like him. Just so nice for it to happen to a Liverpool fan living the dream. That is the dream, dude. That is the dream.
It's, and as you said, mate, it's been over. I think me, you, and most of the majority of the Liverpool fan base, we've critiqued Elliott this season, and he's not been good enough when he has got the opportunity. So I know he's not played a lot, but when the opportunities have arrived, he obviously did. Obviously it was a difficult game against Plymouth, but games like that at Liverpool, whether you're getting 5, 10, 20 minutes within a game, and games like tonight, mate. It was interesting that he was one of the first subs that was getting talked about. So Arne Slot doesn't do things by chance, mate, at the minute. So he was getting a good 20-minute talking to on the bench. It was interesting, but impact sub, mate. That's what you want. That was drilled into him, the positioning.
Yeah.
And Arne Slot, he's a very intelligent man, as we all know, Gags and Reds. I'm telling you now, that goal from a transitional point of view was probably mentioned for a good 25 minutes on that bench to say, right, lads, there's the space. It's opening up for you. The data's there. They're getting tired. Just be in there at the right time, play that right ball, and the space will open up. And thankfully for Liverpool, it did. And taking a moment. And Harvey, Diamonds, whatever the future does hold for them, mate, but he'll remember that.
Forever, my friend. You can take that
moments like that
forever. That moment is yours. Treasure it. I am so glad you got a moment like this in this season, where it seems to be one of the greatest ever for us as Liverpool fans and players, and that you got this. Very pleased for you, like really pleased. You're never going to see this, but yeah, I am so pleased that you got that moment, bud. And good on you, lad. Good on you. Arne saying what we just said right at the start of the show. Hey, see, analysis. I have qualified analyst for Premier League football clubs. I can work for them. The shot, map that I showed right at the start of the show.
Yeah.
This is exactly what he just talked about right there in the second half. Shots from outside about, but they need to be saved. They do, but they're easier to be saved. When they're from distance, you can see them. And if you're a world-class goalie, you expect your goalie to save them. So, totally agree with Slot. First half was the bit where, we were hurt. Second half, it was the second half was definitely Man City, where we just had them push back. We let them have the ball, and then we just wanted to hit them. So
it's so refreshing that we've got that in our locker, though, now, Gags, with Slot. Like this, could this performance have happened with Klopp? Do you think?
No, never.
I don't think that would have happened.
You know why? Because we'd be attacking like crazy, and letting and literally all of the players would be out of position, like Robbo and Trent. How good was Trent sometimes? Like, I know he had bad points today, but sometimes against Kvaradona, I can't say his name, he managed him second half really well.
Yeah.
So I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, Barcola as well. Like, that's the thing, mate. Like, I know rival fans have probably made compilations as they always do because they've got nothing else better to do than watch Liverpool games and all that. But yeah, it's 100%, mate. I quickly get up his win percentage in the duels, mate. But that's what you needed, mate. Especially you look at PSG from an attacking sense tonight. The overlapping runs from Mendes, Hakimi on the overlap, and then you got Barcola coming in, and then Kvaratskhelia as well. It's the rotation from them, of course, as we've said already, and like Arne with those quotes as well. He missed an out-and-out poacher. Considering Dembele's got so many goals already this season, very unlike him, but yeah, just made up that we weren't punished. But yeah, the lads at the back, and especially Robbo's, mate. I think he had a half-decent game as well. I think he was needed.
Struggled at times, but everyone's going to struggle, right?
Yeah. So.
That game, everyone's going to struggle. What I think people were calling out VVD as well. What did you think of Verge?
I think he done well. I think it was the main thing. He led by a captain. We didn't concede, mate. But I think he certainly gave them an absolute rollicking the game. I think there was moments in transition where Liverpool, we looked massively disjointed. I think we can all agree on transition, but yeah.
What a stat that is. Or what from Cam Branch. Cammy, are you back from India? Are you still in India? If you're in India, wow, this is like very late. Liverpool have beaten the reigning champions of England, France, and Germany and Spain this season without conceding a single goal. Holy crap. Wow. A great smash and grab game, but if don't put in much better performance, we will get knocked out. I'm not sure about that. We'll see. We'll probably do another smash and grab at home. That's fine. Wadeed. Be positive, Wadeed. Come on. After that, you couldn't be. All right, he came home yesterday. Everybody, Cam's back. Liverpool winning. Great stuff.
And we're back together as well, Gags.
We're back together. How long has it been?
It's only been a week.
Jack?
It's only been a week.
No, we didn't. We weren't together for Newcastle. We weren't together for Man City. What was the last one we did? Was it Villa?
It's the Villa one.
Wow.
Have we? No, saying that, we done the Forest one. We were together for that one, so we have been beaten.
Are we back? No, Forest was ages ago.
No, because we've got a good record, haven't we, this season? So.
What about Villa? Everything was Villa 0-0. Were you in Villa? No, 2-2.
Oh, we done the Everton one. I certainly remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Grizz is back this week, Friday, folks, 8 o'clock Friday. And Grizz is like, I got my predictions right. We got 11 points, Gags.
There we go.
And so, he was right, and we're gonna get to speak about that too. But yeah, me and Jack are back after a long time. Hopefully, we stay together now for a bit. A couple of games coming up. 2 things I'll take away from tonight. Liverpool are great, and even though you two boys are good looking, I'm better. Roll on music. What the frick is that? Thanks, Spider. Good to see you back, Gags. Elliott not good enough to start, but should be used more of his impact. So good to have play. Yes, absolutely. It would be very nice. You know, be very nice. Superstitions are everything Gaga. Now, I've never been called Gaga before. Is that Lady Gaga or is that who you calling, Paolo? Who you calling out? And also, did we talk about superstitions?
I don't know. I like when I was younger, I used to have like the Liverpool scarf that I've still got. Used to hang it over the telly and all that, but I don't know. I certainly don't do that now when we watch on because I won't be able to see. But yeah, have you got any superstitions watching the Reds? Have you got any superstitions watching the Reds? I don't know, Reds.
Don't start. Don't start, man. Like I believe in stats and facts and evidence, and then I have all these dumbass superstitions, like the most stupidest things, like match day, having to shave, and like having to do all. There's this like
it's working though,
mate. There's this like, it's really bad. It's like nothing to do with Liverpool playing well, Gags. Like I tell myself every day, but I still can I stop doing it? No, I cannot. I will still do it every day that there's a game. And like even the wife's like, oh, okay, you're putting an aftershave on today then. Is it match day? Yeah.
3 points. There we go.
It's like this shit. It is that shit going on. Like honestly, it's absolutely crazy. Why do I do it? I don't know. But yeah. She's like, oh, are you working out today? No, it's a game day. Oh, okay. So it's rest day. Yeah. Need to rest it for my heart rate for the match.
Heart rate for everyone watching that game tonight. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think you're right, North Red. The tie ain't over, boys, but unbelievable. I think we can. I think we can enjoy tonight, though, even though the night. And we're not saying it's over. We do know it's only half time, but that is a win to savor, North Red. I think it's a really really good one to experience because like Jack said, under Klopp, we definitely lose that 1 or 2-0. We've done that in Napoli and things like that. We've gone away and struggled in some games in the past where the team's really all over us. But Arne has bought something, and let's not beat around the bush. Klopp is probably the most successful European manager that we've had. How many finals we got to? How many semi-finals? Things like that. 3 finals from him. That's incredible. So we can't really disparage Klopp in any way, but I think there's a difference in the team, the way it plays, the way it controls.
Structure.
And I think Jack's question is correct. Would we have done that under Klopp? I don't think so. Talking of superstitions, Bruce Grobbelaar had a pee on the goalpost superstition. Yes, he did. And when he peed on him, we won the league or something. It was bloody nuts. Gags, big thumbs up. Sorry, Gags and Jack together is a good super. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There you go. There you go.
Got there in the end, Paolo. Oh, good.
I love it. Did anyone? Oh, yes. Let's talk about. Oh, yeah. Jesus, this is where my anxiety went over the top because of what they were saying. Oh my God, it was like
this was peak Rio Ferdinand tonight.
Rio and McCoist as well, and even the Fletch guy. They were like, "That's got to be a red. That's got to be." You'd think they were Paris fans. It's like, what? How is it a red? That happens in the Premier League every single game.
On every football pitch.
I am just not sure how they willed that one into existence of getting checked on VAR. The beautiful thing was I actually thought he was onside for the goal, but I don't know. I didn't see the replay because I was too busy celebrating that they got the Cavaradona goal offside. But how was he clearly off, or was it tight?
A heel, literal heel.
Given in by the system as well, the assisted thingy. But
it was
we got lucky with that as well. So, but yeah, I think it wasn't a penalty. The foul occurred outside the box for one.
It was the red card main concerns, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the red card concern, which it wasn't. So Rio can go shove it, really. And mate, Man United are cooking. So yeah, take that. Bastard. Anyway, right, I'll stop. Storm in a teacup. I don't know anything about Gakpo. I was Gakpo. Yeah, you got me saying Gakpo. Then it's Gakpo, by the way. Yeah, so no idea. PSG showed us more than enough. They have the quality to turn the time around if we don't perform. Absolutely. Klopp laid the foundations. Like, oh, love that one. It's like Slots Paisley, right? Love it. And if that's the case, dude, North Red, we are in for a. If history repeats itself, we are in for a incredible 3 or 4 years. Incredible. So everybody should just be loving it, and it's a good time for us to be on YouTube, Jack.
Yeah.
Woo. Damo, I sent Bruce a letter written in Ukrainian asking for his gloves. Didn't get a reply. What's going on in the chat today? So surprised that Evie Challenge is not a red, considering how easily. Well, fair enough. I don't know. I'm glad it wasn't. Ferdinand McCoy's commentary was atrocious. They cheer on every British team in Europe, but us Reds, they want us out. Yeah. No way, it was a red. Shoulder barge is illegal. And Mr. Watt watched on mute with Jack on. Look at that, Mr. Watt.
You know, just script, Mr. Watt. Thank you,
what
mate.
A man. What a guy. Love you. That is how you do it. So we should break out. This is how we do it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm very happy tonight. I'm back on YouTube, and like literally, you couldn't have a better game. Stress the whole game, and there's me going 8 minutes to go or 10 minutes to go, going, this is going to be a 0-0. I am chuffed. This is going to be a greatest 0-0 ever. And then we go and win it. It's like, what?
You'll be there.
Oh, love it. Love it. Okay, they can throw all the stats they want to check out they can check out the stats for Real Madrid finals. Some you win some, you lose. F off with your stats. Yeah, I think you do. Rio is the hard of thinking man's comment. Oh my god, he's awful. He's awful. But hey, Jack is peerless in the commentary. There you go.
I'm very biased on my commentary, but I'm a fan, like all of us.
Yeah, exactly. We're fans. We're allowed. We're allowed to be biased.
Yeah.
Rio is supposed to be objective. He's a broadcast journalist. Yeah. And he's not being a broadcast journalist. He's being a broadcast twit. Okay, that didn't work, but hey, fine. What? I think we should end the show. This is going to get worse. I think we should do a quick one today because I'm delirious. I'm drunk on the 1-0.
I'm trying to get the this was as well, guys. We didn't have a recognized 6 ball winner destroyer tonight as well. Obviously, Gravenberg and McAllister, I think they were getting done in behind, but as we said, man were good as well. But
I thought Grav was hit and miss as well. He had good, and he was bad as well at times. So I mean, you could tell when he got tired, he was just kicking the ball out. Like he was trying to pass it wide to Mo.
Yeah.
Just kicking out. Jack is pure gold from Storm in a Teacup. If Jack loses his voice, we won big. I always watch with foreign language commentary, so I don't know what they're saying.
Jimmy, it's like that for most people that watch my Scouts commentary anyway. There's certainly that's technically
Jones, Nunes, Elliott, goal. Jones, Nunes, Elliott, goal. Slot you beauty. Great results from Liverpool. And Gags, is Jack missing a trick in the watch-alongs by not showing people fam and blood? No, please.
I'll call you the Scouts equivalent in lad and lad.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do. That's what we should do. Yeah, I'm sorry, Paolo. I'm a very happy man right now. I think when I left, I guess it was a City game, so I was convinced we were going to win the title. But I think with the draw for Arsenal and Newcastle, and we were us beating Newcastle, I'm even more convinced now that my nightmares of 1989 are going to be wiped clear, and we're gonna beat Arsenal in a title race after all that time. And I couldn't be happier. I was at the work event, right? I'll tell you a story. I was at the work event and I was actually emceeing it. So I was on the mic the whole day, whole night, and we finished a Traitors game. So we actually created a game like the Traitors. If you ever watched the Traitors before, we actually created a game like the Traitors, but we're a cybersecurity company that I work for, and we ended up creating the hackers for it. And so it was hackers and the ethicals rather than the traitors and faithfuls. And, literally there's Liverpool fans in the company that know I'm a Liverpool fan, know I do this. and they were like messaging me 1-0, mate. 1-0. Here's the goal. And like sending me the goals. Because I'm sitting on stage like telling people what to do and shit. And I'm just like, yes. And then but as soon as that ended, it was a big party, obviously, the night for everyone to have drinks and stuff. And all the Reds came over and we got on the mic and we were just doing, now you're going to believe us, and now you're going to believe us, now you're going to believe us, we're going to win the league. And like literally everyone in the company just looked around and went, what the hell are these guys on about? What, they just thought we were drunk idiots. But yeah, it was a great week. It was a great night, and I can't wait to see the rest of the season unfold. And I thought today was going to be one of our toughest games. It turned out to be one of the toughest games, but look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us, how we're handling every game this season. I am so proud of this team. So proud of this team. I think sometimes you just have to appreciate what you're watching, and sometimes we don't, and sometimes we get really negative about a performance, and sometimes we get negative about what we're watching. But you have to appreciate how well this club's doing right now, this team, this manager, and whether it's the last time we see these bunch of players together because 2 or 3 go, we don't know, but we should enjoy this last 2-3 months, guys. We really should. And it looks like there's a lot of success coming for us at the end of it. And I've just found out I'll be at the last game of the season as well. So another massive thing for me that if we do win it, when we win it, I'm going to be in the stadium on the last day, and that's a little tick box for me.
That would be amazing. Special.
Yeah, it's a dream. That's a dream. That's the dream since a little boy. So, this is going to be, this could be the season of a lot of dreams being, coming true. So
finally get our hands on
40 years of supporting the Red Dude as a Red Dude. So, I cannot wait. I cannot absolutely wait for it all to unravel. But I'm going to love. What we should do is enjoy the journey, whether we are successful in all of the other things or not. We should try and enjoy this journey, guys. Really appreciate this team. They're absolutely fantastic. Amazing. So yeah, I don't know what else there is to talk about, Jack. But
I think we've more or less covered all bases really. But mainly on just Arne slot. I think I get where people, especially for the younger generation of Liverpool supporters that hasn't watched, obviously, the 70s and 80s of Liverpool dominance in European football, this is what you call a proper European performance. Yes, the attacking aspect could be better, should be better. Of course it could. But as Gags has said, alluded to at the top of the show and all of us tonight, this is a proper one tonight. Away from home, Paris Saint-Germain with all their qualities that were on offer. But sadly, we had Ali Beckett and the lads at the back that done the job, and yeah, welcome to Anfield in a couple of days' time anyway. So, yeah, it's going to be some game, but I'd say we can get past this route. Obviously, we'll face potentially Real Madrid in the semis, but got to get past Paris Saint-Germain first, mate. But yeah, I'd echo those great words, mate, that you've said. Just enjoy the ride. Whatever happens this season, enjoy it, because we are witnessing Liverpool history in front of our eyes for these players.
Yeah, I think a lot of Reds miss it and get caught up in, what's going on in the day and night. We just got to enjoy it now. Really got to enjoy the position we're in. It's great whether we go out or not of this tournament. Whether we stay and go all the way, we just got to enjoy the journey. The journey is really beautiful sometimes, and sometimes we don't enjoy it enough. And you try to get that moment at the end, but you look back and go, "Shit, I wish I enjoyed it a bit more on the way." Yeah. So I think, let's try and enjoy the journey as well. Now that we're here, what are we? March the 5th. Yeah, we've got 2.5 months still of the season to go. 2.5 months. So there's a long way to go yet, guys. And but it's looking really rosy.
Not too bad.
Yeah. So let's see what everybody else is saying. Loads of Endo shouts. I think they've just joined. I've been watching, maybe listening in earlier.
Yeah.
Put on Endo for the win. Can't wait for Liverpool Newcastle Cup final. I said the winner of this tie will win the whole thing. Wow. Okay, Spider. Wow. Mm-hmm. Reds all the way. Enjoy it while we can, because it's a long journey. Yet we a good team. Honda. Okay, that's a good. Yeah, fair enough. Peter Michael's personal kind of. I think this is one of the best goalkeeping displays I've ever seen in my life. That's huge coming from
Big
Mr. Michael.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he was a standard bearer as well. To be fair, someone that you could probably argue was one of the best goalkeepers in Premier League history as well. If you're objective, of course, but if you're biased, you'll say he wasn't. We should still be way better on the ball, though. You never want to be under that much pressure. Yeah, but if you can withstand it, rope-a-dope is the best thing to do ever. If you can hurt a team by withstanding everything they got, you can see what happens. It doesn't seem like they're experienced enough to keep persevering and playing and playing. It seems like they got really frustrated as the game went on, and the whole second half, all they did was punt from distance. And so that tells you quite a lot about their mentality as well, to be fair.
Yeah, and they're so used to it in League One, Gags, in terms of decimating that league currently, undefeated and flying high as they do in most years. But under Lewis and EK, they've been playing much better in the last year and a half. But yeah, they were, I'd say, shocked. Right? As we said already tonight in the analysis, like some of them, sometimes you were just looking at each other going, we've got Ali in goal, got to get past Van Dijk and Canate, and even still, but I think if we can get a goal in that second leg,
it's game over.
Because they already started the high line. Like, I was very surprised in that first half. Ridiculous high line, but it's Anfield, mate, the atmosphere. We've melted numerous teams that have come to Anfield. Barca were 3-0 up a couple of years ago, weren't they? So, but yeah, they then have to push up even more and create even more space. So the goal tonight, as we've said already, is so crucial.
I think
early in the second leg.
I totally agree, and I think second half, I mean, first half when the game started, you could see they were just leaving 4 against 4 against our 4 up top, and that's a big risk. The only problem was that we couldn't get the ball and make something of it. It just needed a couple of good passes really to open them up. So Anfield, though, we will be able to put a few passes together and go at them. So it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be really interesting. So here's some more from Cam. There's nothing you can say about Alisson Becker. He was magnificent tonight. It's Thierry's turn to praise the Liverpool goalkeeper. Okay, so that's Thierry saying that. And Lewis and Green, I think we deserve a different result, but football is like this. It's often a game of injustice. I mean, we've been on the other end of these. We've felt these things, So I do sympathise with Luis and with Enrique, but I'm gonna enjoy it all the ness, all anyway. And G's on toast. Unlucky.
What is that profile picture, by the way, Chance?
It's cheese on toast.
I know it's cheese on toast.
There's a long time Anfield Index subscriber.
That's an amazing profile picture.
It's been a big joke because even Nina used to try and say his name and she couldn't say it. She just used to call him cheese on toast in the end. It's just
there we go.
crazy history between some of these some of the guys watching right now and Anfield Index. So I really appreciate all of you supporting us again. And I think we are going to call it a day there, Jack. I think we've had a good 48 minutes of laughing and joking, and it's not been stressful. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you very much again, Jack, for all the work you do. Long night for you. And thanks to all of you guys that were watching with Jack and then coming over to watch here as well and watching everything. And, AI YouTube's growing really nicely. We really appreciate it. Just keep on supporting us. Please like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. All of you watching, and there's 1,400 of you on Twitter or Facebook as well. If you can come on over to YouTube and just click the like and subscribe, it will really help us as a channel and help us grow. And we want to continue doing this for free for you all the time, every season. And the only way that happens is with your support, really. So if you can keep coming over and liking us and subscribe and watch as much as you can, it would be very much appreciated by everyone on the channel, every single one of us. And we've been around a long time, so we know what we're talking about. We won't be talking a load of crap, and you won't get nonsense. You'll get real fans speaking, and we try to be as objective as possible. So you may disagree if you're biased, but I think it's an older fan base as well. Well, Jack's not old, but I am.
I'm getting there though.
Yeah, but yeah, I promise that it'll be real. It'll be very real. You'll get real. That's what you want to hope, and you don't want the fake screaming and shouting and crying about things, but you'll just get reality on this one. So yeah, please do come in, subscribe, and like, and we will be back. I'll be back on Friday night at 8 live with Grizz. So that'll be a bit of a reunion because it'll be 3 weeks since me and Grizz were on a show, because it was me and Eddie, then Eddie and him. So
a
yeah,
lot to talk about in the games and that. So yeah, chock-a-block show.
It's gonna be brilliant. Yeah, so Damo's off for the AFTV haters. That'll be good. Cheers, we appreciate it. And Graham Rogers says it was awesome. Thank you very much.
Did you see their Gags? Did you see their shambles last night? Like with them tweeting Liverpool about obviously winning in Eindhoven isn't for everyone.
Dude,
like
let's just look. They are very bitter at this moment in time, right? And the Bloods and Fams, it's got to their heads, okay? It's got to their heads, and they went back and probably looked at the Liverpool team that played in PSV and would have realised, oh, sorry guys, you didn't actually play. But let's not let facts get in the way of a good tweet, shall we? Of an engagement farming.
I suppose it's part of the game. But Arsenal, we might see you. And they'll have to say there's this competition. So
they're gonna have to get through Madrid's one of them. I do not think that's gonna happen. I do not think that's gonna happen. So yeah, it'll be fine. They'll come crashing down to earth as they do every year, and Lego Head will
melt.
Yeah, he's gonna melt. Good luck, lads. I say we'd smash and grab these boys tonight in our chats. Lock, he means lol, I think. And great Liverpool podcast. Thank you, Stephen, if that's about us. We appreciate it. And with that, we'll leave you and love you. Jack, see you soon. Hopefully Saturday. Southampton, right? Hopefully it's me and you.
Another Liverpool win, mate. Another Liverpool win.
Fingers crossed. Let's go. Let's keep climbing that table. Everybody else, have a great evening.